Ladies and gentlemen, life has a way of giving us signals, little whispers from the universe that tell us something big is on the horizon. Sometimes we sense a shift in the air, an unexplainable feeling that change is coming. But how do we recognize these signs? How do we prepare ourselves for the breakthrough that is just around the corner? Today, I want to share with you some clear signs that indicate something big is about to happen in your life. In life, we all experience moments of struggle, discomfort, and uncertainty. It often feels like everything is going wrong at the same time, like we are being tested beyond our limits. During these moments, it's easy to feel discouraged, to question why things are happening the way they are, and to even consider giving up. However, what many people fail to realize is that this period of difficulty is often a sign that something big is about to happen. Challenges are not meant to break us. They are meant to shape us, strengthen us, and prepare us for the next phase of our journey. If you are experiencing increased challenges, setbacks, or discomfort, it may not be a sign that you are failing. It may be a sign that you are on the verge of something great. Difficulties often come before breakthroughs because growth requires pressure. Just like a seed must break through the soil before it can grow into a tree, we must push through our struggles to reach the next level in life. The process of transformation is not easy. It requires breaking old habits, stepping out of our comfort zones, and facing our fears. Many times, when we are about to reach a major milestone, life will challenge us to see if we are truly ready for it. This is why problems seem to pile up right before a big opportunity arrives. Instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, we must learn to see them as stepping stones. Every setback, every failure, and every moment of discomfort is preparing us for what is coming next. One of the reasons challenges increase before something big happens is because we are being tested. The universe, life, or whatever you believe in, wants to see if we are ready for the next level. Imagine someone who wants to start their own business. Before their business takes off, they may face rejection, financial struggles, and self-doubt. They may question whether they have what it takes to succeed. However, these obstacles are not signs to quit. They are opportunities to prove resilience, to learn valuable lessons, and to develop the strength needed to handle success. If success came easily, we wouldn't appreciate it, and we wouldn't be prepared to sustain it. The struggles we face before a breakthrough are what prepare us to handle the responsibilities and challenges that come with achieving something big. Another reason why challenges seem to increase before a big change is that we are being pushed out of our comfort zones. Growth does not happen in places of comfort. If everything in life always felt easy, we would have no reason to change, to improve, or to strive for something greater. When life begins to feel uncomfortable, it is often a sign that we are being forced to evolve. This discomfort can take many forms. It may be a difficult job situation, a failing relationship, financial difficulties, or even an internal struggle with self-doubt. No matter what form it takes, discomfort is a signal that something needs to change. The more uncomfortable we feel, the more we are being called to step into something bigger. Instead of resisting discomfort, we should embrace it because it is pushing us toward our next breakthrough. Many people give up just before they reach success because they mistake challenges for signs of failure. However, if we look at the stories of successful people, we will see a common pattern. Right before they achieved greatness, they faced their biggest struggles. Entrepreneurs face countless failures before building successful businesses. Artists and writers deal with rejection before their work is recognized. Athletes endure years of losses before they win championships. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is how they interpret challenges. Those who succeed see difficulties as part of the journey, not as reasons to quit. Another reason challenges increase before something big happens is because we are shedding the past. Before we step into a new chapter, we often have to let go of old habits, limiting beliefs, and even certain people who no longer align with our growth. This process of letting go can be painful. We may feel lost, confused, or even isolated. However, this is a necessary step in transformation. Just like a caterpillar must go through the struggle of breaking out of its cocoon before it can become a butterfly, we must go through periods of struggle before we can fully step into our potential. If life is forcing you to let go of something, it is because it is making room for something better. It is also important to recognize that struggle builds resilience. Every challenge we face strengthens us in some way. If life gave us everything we wanted without any effort, we would never develop the strength, discipline, and character needed to maintain success. The difficulties we face teach us patience, problem-solving skills, and mental toughness. When we look back on our struggles, we often realize that they were necessary. They shaped us into who we are today and prepared us for opportunities we never could have handled before. One of the most important things we can do when facing increased challenges is to shift our perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we should ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" Every difficulty carries a lesson. When we start looking for the lessons instead of feeling defeated, we begin to grow. We start seeing struggles as opportunities for learning and self-improvement rather than as obstacles. This mindset shift can make all the difference in how we navigate challenges. If you are experiencing an unusual amount of struggles, setbacks, or discomfort, do not be discouraged. It may not be a sign that things are falling apart. It may be a sign that things are coming together in ways you cannot yet see. Trust the process, keep pushing forward, and know that your breakthrough is closer than you think. Increased challenges and discomfort are often indicators that something big is about to happen. They are not signs of failure, but signs of transformation. Struggles test us, push us out of our comfort zones, and prepare us for what lies ahead. Every challenge we overcome strengthens us. Every setback teaches us something valuable, and every moment of discomfort signals that growth is occurring. Instead of fearing challenges, we should embrace them, knowing that they are leading us to something greater. If you are going through a tough time, remember that it is only temporary. The struggle you are facing today is setting you up for a breakthrough tomorrow. Keep going, stay strong, and trust that something amazing is on its way. Life has a way of surprising us when we least expect it. Sometimes, before something big happens, we begin to notice small but significant changes around us. One of the clearest signs that something major is on the horizon is the sudden appearance of new opportunities and unexpected encounters. These moments often seem random at first, but upon closer reflection, they reveal a deeper pattern, one that suggests life is aligning circumstances to lead us towards something greater. If you find yourself stumbling upon new doors opening, meeting influential people, or experiencing sudden shifts in your career, relationships, or personal development, it is not a coincidence. It is a sign that change is coming, and it is up to you to recognize and embrace it. New opportunities often appear when we are ready for growth. Even if we do not yet realize it, these opportunities may come in the form of job offers, creative inspirations, travel invitations, or personal connections that spark something within us. Sometimes they come disguised as challenges. Perhaps losing a job leads to an even better career path, or a failed relationship paves the way for a deeper, more fulfilling connection. The key is to remain open and aware because life often presents opportunities in unexpected ways. Those who are too focused on the past or too fearful of change may miss these golden moments. That is why it is essential to trust the process and stay receptive to new possibilities. Meeting new people who bring fresh perspectives into our lives is another strong indicator that something big is about to happen. These individuals often arrive at just the right time, offering wisdom, guidance, or opportunities that can significantly impact our journey. Perhaps you meet a mentor who shares advice that shifts your entire way of thinking. Maybe a friend introduces you to someone who ends up playing a crucial role in your career. Sometimes these connections happen in the most unexpected places. A casual conversation at a coffee shop, a networking event you almost didn't attend, or even a random social media interaction. When these encounters start occurring frequently, it is a sign that life is positioning the right people in your path to help you step into the next chapter of your journey. Another sign that something big is approaching is when we begin to feel a strong pull toward new possibilities. You might suddenly feel drawn to a new industry, hobby, or passion that you never considered before. This inner nudge is life's way of steering you toward what is meant for you. It's what makes life meaningful. This is what makes life meaningful. This is what makes life stand out for you. The problem is that many people ignore these feelings because they are afraid of stepping into the unknown. They hesitate, questioning whether they are ready or whether they should take the risk. But the truth is, no one ever feels completely ready for major life changes. Growth happens when we take a leap of faith and embrace new opportunities, even when they feel uncertain. If you feel an urge to explore something new, pay attention. This could be life directing you towards something extraordinary. Unexpected encounters and new opportunities also bring shifts in our environment. You may find yourself in different social circles, having deeper conversations, or being introduced to new ways of thinking. The places you visit, the books you read, and the content you consume may start to change. Suddenly, you feel drawn toward things that align with your growth. These shifts are not accidental. They are signs that you are evolving and your surroundings are adjusting to match that evolution. It is important to lean into these changes rather than resist them. When we hold on too tightly to the familiar, we risk missing out on the extraordinary. One of the biggest challenges in recognizing new opportunities is overcoming fear. Fear of failure, fear of change, and fear of stepping outside of our comfort zone can make us hesitant to take action. But opportunities do not wait forever. Life presents them at the right moment, but it is up to us to seize them. Many people look back on their lives with regret, not because they took risks, but because they let fear hold them back from pursuing something great. When new doors start opening, it is crucial to step forward with confidence. Even if the path ahead is unclear, trust that every opportunity is leading you towards something meaningful. Sometimes opportunities come disguised as endings. A sudden job loss, the closing of a business, or the end of a relationship may feel like a setback, but in reality, it is often the beginning of something better. Many successful people have stories of how what seemed like a failure turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to them. This is because endings create space for new beginnings. When something in your life comes to an unexpected close, instead of mourning what was lost, shift your focus to what could come next. Trust that if one door is closing, another is opening, even if you cannot see it yet. It is also important to recognize that opportunities do not always appear as massive, life-changing events. Sometimes they come in the form of small decisions. Choosing to attend a workshop, applying for a job you are unsure about, striking up a conversation with a stranger, or saying yes to an invitation. These small choices often lead to significant breakthroughs. That is why it is essential to remain open-minded and willing to explore different possibilities. The more we say yes to new experiences, the more doors we open for unexpected opportunities to enter our lives. Another clear sign that something big is about to happen is when things seem to align effortlessly. You may notice that events are falling into place without much effort on your part. Perhaps you are looking for a new job, and suddenly the perfect opportunity presents itself. Maybe you were searching for guidance, and out of nowhere, the right mentor appears. These moments of alignment are signs that you are on the right path. When life starts flowing smoothly in a certain direction, it is a strong indication that you are stepping into something bigger than you imagined. When unexpected opportunities and new encounters begin appearing in your life, it is not random. It is a sign that something big is about to happen. Life has a way of aligning things in perfect timing, bringing the right people, the right circumstances, and the right opportunities just when we need them. The key is to remain open, trust the process, and take action when these moments arise. Fear may try to hold you back, but growth comes from stepping into the unknown and embracing the possibilities before you. Every new opportunity, every unexpected encounter, and every moment of change is leading you towards something greater. If you start noticing these signs, do not ignore them. Embrace them, take the leap, and get ready for something extraordinary. Taking control of your actions is one of the most powerful steps you can take when something big is about to happen in your life. Many people go through life waiting for change, hoping for success, or expecting things to improve without taking responsibility for their own actions. But real transformation happens when you realize that you are in control of your decisions, your efforts, and your mindset. The moment you stop blaming circumstances, other people, or external factors for your situation, and instead focus on what you can do, everything begins to shift. Taking control of your actions means choosing discipline over excuses, progress over comfort, and growth over fear. It means understanding that no matter what challenges come your way, you have the power to decide how you respond to them. And when you begin to take responsibility for your actions, You create momentum that leads to significant change. One of the biggest signs that something big is about to happen is when you start feeling a deep need to take action. You may feel restless, as if you can no longer stay where you are. This is because growth requires movement. If you feel like something inside you is pushing you to act, to change, or to improve, do not ignore that feeling. That is your inner self telling you that now is the time to take control. Too often people ignore this calling because they feel uncertain or afraid. But hesitation is the enemy of progress. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you will stay stuck. The truth is, there will never be a perfect moment. There will always be reasons to delay, to doubt, or to stay comfortable. But if you want something big to happen, you have to be willing to act despite the uncertainty. Taking control of your actions also means letting go of the idea that someone else will come and change your life for you. Many people wait for the right opportunity, the right person, or the right circumstances before they take action. They believe that if they just wait long enough, something magical will happen. But success does not come from waiting, it comes from doing. No one is going to come and save you. No one is going to hand you the life you dream of. If you want change, you have to create it. If you want success, you have to work for it. And if you want something big to happen, you have to take the first step toward it. Sometimes taking control of your actions means making difficult choices. It may mean saying no to distractions, cutting off toxic relationships, or stepping away from habits that no longer serve you. It may mean waking up earlier, working harder, and pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. The reality is, success requires sacrifice. You cannot expect extraordinary results while continuing to live an ordinary life. If you want something big to happen, you must be willing to put in the work, to stay disciplined, and to remain committed even when things get tough. When you start taking control of your actions, you also begin to see opportunities more clearly. Many times opportunities are all around us, but we do not recognize them because we are not actively looking for them. When you shift your mindset from passive to active, you become more aware of the possibilities in front of you. You start networking with the right people, seeking out new challenges and creating opportunities instead of waiting for them. You begin to see that life is not happening to you, it is responding to you. The more intentional you become with your actions, the more doors begin to open. Another important aspect of taking control of your actions is consistency. It is not enough to take action once and expect results. Big things happen when small, consistent actions are taken over time. Whether it is improving your skills, building a business, working on personal growth, or achieving a goal. Consistency is key. Most people fail not because they are incapable, but because they give up too soon. They take action for a few days, weeks, or months, and when they do not see immediate results, they stop. But the most successful people in the world understand that progress takes time. They do not rely on motivation alone, they rely on discipline. Motivation may get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. If you truly want something big to happen, you must commit to taking action every single day, even when you do not feel like it. Taking control of your actions also means taking responsibility for your failures. Many people fear failure so much that they avoid taking risks altogether, but failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of the process. Every successful person has failed at some point. What separates them from others is that they did not let failure stop them. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to quit, they saw it as a lesson. They analyzed what went wrong, adjusted their approach, and tried again. If you want something big to happen in your life, you must be willing to fail, learn, and keep moving forward. The only real failure is giving up. Another sign that something big is about to happen is when you start holding yourself accountable. You stop making excuses and you start setting goals with clear action plans. You become aware of how you spend your time, who you surround yourself with, and what habits you are developing. You start prioritizing what truly matters and eliminating what does not. You realize that success is not about luck. It is about effort, strategy, and persistence. The more accountable you are for your actions, the more progress you make. When you take control of your actions, you also start attracting the right energy into your life. You surround yourself with like-minded people who push you to grow. You develop a mindset that refuses to settle for mediocrity. You stop letting fear dictate your choices, and you start believing in your own power to create change. This shift in energy is a clear sign that something big is on the horizon. Life rewards those who take action, who stay committed, and who refuse to give up. If you are feeling a strong desire to step up, to take responsibility, and to push yourself beyond your limits, it is because life is preparing you for something greater. Taking control of your actions is the key to making big things happen in your life. It means shifting from a passive mindset to an active one, from waiting to doing, from hesitation to commitment. It means understanding that success does not come from luck, but from effort, consistency, and resilience. When you start taking responsibility for your actions, you create momentum. You stop waiting for opportunities and start creating them. You stop fearing failure and start seeing it as part of the process. The moment you decide to take control is the moment everything begins to change. If you feel the urge to step up, to push forward, and to take charge of your destiny, do not ignore it. That feeling is a sign that something big is about to happen. But it will only happen if you take action. So stop waiting, start moving, and get ready for the breakthrough that is coming your way.